This presentation is brought to you by me, James Cazares, and we're talking about the Pony Express. So the Pony Express was founded on April 3rd of 1860, but only lasted 18 months after being replaced by a stagecoach company, which was also a mail service that went the same route as the Pony Express. But an interesting fact is that one of the riders for the Pony Express, whose name is lost to history, died. So the Pony Express, as I said before, was founded on April 3rd of 1860, but ended on October 24th of 1861. Now, the Pony Express was different from any other mail service for two reasons. One, they were a lot faster, and two, as it says in the name, they used horses. Now, all the other mail services used stagecoaches to deliver, but it also covered 1,966 miles for their route. And it started in St. Joseph, Missouri, and ended all the way in Sacramento, California. And as you can see here, starts St. Joseph, Missouri, then go to Kansas, then they'll switch out riders, then switch out to Nebraska, Colorado, then Wyoming, and then they go on to Utah, then Nevada, and then they finally go on to Sacramento, California, where the route is done for. So what caused the Pony Express to happen was the fact that people were sick and tired of having to wait so long for a ship that went from New York to Panama to receive their mail. So when the Pony Express was founded, they got their mail a lot faster. Now this right here is a station. There's a whole bunch of these along the route that they run because they have to switch out at every 10 miles so that the riders don't get too cold or tired or anything like that. This is a stable where they kept the horses, and this guy is a rider for the Pony Express. He got his horse from the stable and stopped at the station to switch out riders along the route. So on April 13th of 1860, the very first Pony Express rider rode into Sacramento, California, completing their first mail service. And this fine gentleman right here is William Russell, one of the three founders of the Pony Express. And during the summer, it took the Pony Express riders 10 days to complete their route. And during the winter, it took them 16 days because of all the mountain snow, which, as you can see here in the background, there's mountains. And mountains in the mountain areas, they produce a lot of snow, and it will get a lot colder, so it will be harder for them to travel through all that. And sometimes the Pony Express riders, they even rode through the night where all the light that they had was lightning strikes. So the Pony Express probably caused change because they were able to get the people the mail that they needed and wanted much faster than the sail ship that went from New York to Panama. But there's still the question of, if they did so well, then why did they get replaced? And my opinion is that they probably got replaced because of safety issues. People probably died going through all the cold winters, and this letter right here might be saying something like that, and that they are getting closed down because of too many people dying. So that's probably what happened. So while the stagecoach place that they got replaced with took a little longer, took 24 days, it was a lot safer, which is the most important thing. So as you can tell, and if you can't read any of these, read this orange one right here. It says important facts, and this is a page all about important facts. So one thing that you really need to know is that the founders of the Pony Express were Alexander Major, William Russell, and William Waddell. So there you go. Those are the three. And one other thing you need to know is that they only had a very limited amount of riders. They really only had less than 100, which is not really that many, considering that they had to switch off riders every single 10 miles.